That should, okay.
Nitro, like, is this necessary? No.
Hi. So we are live. Just give us a few minutes.
We are live. Just give us a few minutes. We are live.
That's what happens when I don't mute it. Hey, Radgirl, I need an email from you so I can send you the link. I did send it to Jennifer Banny. Is that you? I'm feeling bad because I'm not sure. I'm thinking that's you. Is that you? Where's Radgirl now? It takes a couple minutes for her to actually see us. Okay, pop out chat. Move it over to the side. Okay, hold on. Yes. Tell me if you don't see it.
No, all good.
I went to Mike's channel, and that's how I did it. I will have to get it from that email instead. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't have your email. I feel like, I should have had that set. Okay. Catch you later. You're now a mod on my channel, and Secret Owner, so are you. And like I was saying, I only have a few rules on my channel, and that's Savannah. The only things I have are, we don't talk religion or politics, Patreon shots, and we don't, no racial slurs, no infighting, that kind of thing. Like a safe zone. That's what we're going to call it from now on. I think that probably works. Canadian Drone Hub's in the house. Let's see. Let me go up. See if drone shots. That's so nice that you're here. Droner and his bike. You were the first person in. Canadian Drone Hub. Roger, 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 Roger. Let's see. Okay, what did I do? There we go. So I always watch KATchUL8r. I always watch the stream on my on Zoom. I don't watch it on the YouTube because the YouTube's about a minute behind, 30 seconds behind, and it makes me feel like I'm in a Japanese Godzilla movie.
No problem.
What's going on? That kind of thing. So I don't do that. So Radgirl, let me know if you're having problems with that at all, and we will work on it. So I'm just going to start talking to you for a little bit. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
When did you start FPV?
June 8th on the dot.
Oh, so you haven't been very long at it at this point either, right?
No, so my boyfriend Chronix FPV started back in February-ish. Technically Christmas, I got him a Canadian Tire drone, and then it progressed from there. And yeah, he decided to keep bugging me, and I kept saying no, and eventually I said yes, and I tried.
So were you nervous about trying it?
Yeah, I didn't want to break anything because I had his stuff to start, and then I bought my own right away, and I bought used, which I think is a good way to start so that you save a lot of cost and you don't feel so bad if you break it. But it never feels like your quad until you build one.
Yeah, see, I don't have one. Rick Carpenter Rick is sending me something. He said I can at least get in the sky, but I have this one I put together so far, and so I'm really excited about it. But now I find out I shouldn't have put this on it yet.
No, the top plate's like one of the last steps. But I do that when I'm building so that they stay together and then you don't lose anything.
Hey, Radgirl. You can't hear me yet, but you will soon. So See, Roger, that's why you need to be on. He explains it really good.
I'm
I
on
can hear
here.
you. I can hear you.
Cool.
So you may want to turn up your mic just a little bit.
Let's see. That's the phone.
Hey, for bomb.
The line. There you go. Uncheck that maybe. No, that. Is that better?
Can
Oh,
you
you're sounding pretty good.
better?
Yeah, really good.
Oh, cool.
So,
Right.
okay, so I'll explain to the
Oh my
people out there
gosh.
that are watching. So Radgirl, one thing is it's Jennifer, right?
Yeah.
Is that all right if I call you that? And you're Kat, right? Katrina? I will try to
Yeah.
remember that. I call everyone.
Cat's fine. Cat's so much easier.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, Jen or Jennifer is good.
okay. So I've kind of been talked into starting. And so I put my little frame together and then realized I hadn't done it right. I had not supposed to have this on yet because I still have my my Mamba stack to put in here or something. And I saw you building yesterday on live. And I wish I could have been there, Jennifer, for the whole thing, because I just thought that was cool. And then I met KATchUL8r also, and she's an FPVer who started June 8th. And so we're all relatively new, except for I think you've been flying for quite a while, haven't you?
Yeah, so I think it's been about 2 years, I think.
I think this is her second year.
I think I'm going into my second year, but really I haven't gotten into building stuff, maybe a year experience in that. So I don't have all the answers, but I'm still learning, you know.
Right. I think that the one thing I've noticed since I've been doing stuff on drones, coming on and interviewing people, is I don't see a lot of women. I mean, I've seen Mrs. K, who I just adore, Flipside's wife, who flies. She does slow flow, beautiful.
Yeah,
And Miss
I follow both of them.
Miss Creature, I interviewed her. She's an excellent flyer, but that's so few and far between. So where have you guys been hiding? I guess I'll ask that. Because you both fly well, so I haven't
Good
really.
flag, Kat.
I'm just new, so I think I've kind of come out with my props and spinning, and everybody's seeing me pretty quickly compared to some of the others. Then I've actually been actively searching for female pilots before I kind of looked for the guys, because the guys are everywhere. And I want to support the females, and I've actually become friends and talked to almost all the girls, I think. And if there's any I'm missing, I keep reaching out to them because I think we'll do better if we all support each other.
Right.
Yeah.
I think so. I think the same thing.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I see some of the women who've been doing it, like Zoe and stuff, who are bigger, and then I don't see any of this level of flying that, you know, I like slow flow. I like the beautiful flying. I like what you do, Radgirl, when you follow your husband when he's flying the planes, because you stay right on him, right? And I think that's the kind of thing that oh, nomadic bike raid. Thank you, guys. So glad to see you. So we're having a raid. Can you guys put your name in the chat so people can raid you? I'm not sure if that's the right way.
How do you do that?
How do we open another chat, Val?
Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to go on to YouTube. You're going to go on to my channel. You're going to go to where it says live.
So maybe you gotta put her down there.
No, I
And
can,
make sure you silence it. Nomadic bike, you're so sweet.
Okay. So we gotta just mute it.
yeah, I closed it earlier. I shouldn't have done that. Should have just muted it.
Hey, Jess, how you doing? Okay, I'm just going to grab you real quick. Oh,
Or you have to sign me in so I can chat, right?
No, you're chatting through the other one.
Oh,
You must be seeing the text through this one.
I've already had. Very nice.
Oh.
You see us? Nomadic Bike is a very sweet guy. And he has a great chat. Hey guys. Oh, you're welcome.
Sign in, I guess.
Everybody in here gets a wrench. The only thing I can say is that we don't talk religion. We don't talk politics. We don't talk the things that divide us, only the things that bring us together. So.
sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm getting this fixed.
Okay. Okay, while you're fixing that, I'm going to just talk to Kat a little bit more.
Sure.
When what was the month that you first did your first build?
Well, I guess June. Like, I think I flew this one, my beater, for a while.
Oh, let me see.
And I think
Hold it up. Is that the one that you said you bought used?
Yeah, this is my second hander. I have put in a Mamba stack, but that's the only change I've made to it since I got it. Other than, of course, one motor. One bad motor. So she's sturdy. She's taken all the falls, and then I just got bored because, like I said, it doesn't feel like your quad because I didn't do all the work on it. So I built my Princess. She was my second build.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, nickel and dime. I mounted you up. So
Messing everything up.
I gotta say, so
There we go.
are you there?
Yep, I got it.
Look up where it says top chat and click on that and make it say live chat.
Okay.
Because if you put top chat,
There we
you
go.
won't get everybody. Some of their comments won't be there.
Right.
They'll get mad because you didn't say hi.
Here, I'll say
Hey,
hi.
Curtis, he was blind. So, guys, what I'm doing tonight is for the first hour, if you can't be there that long, I'll understand. But for the first hour, I'm just talking with some of the women of FPV. And then after that, I'll bring all the regulars in and we can all have a big chat. Is that okay with everyone? So that's how I'll be doing it. Nomadic Raiders, hit that like. Yeah, isn't that nice? So why aren't there more women in this? Because this is what I'm always asked by the men. Hey, was blind. Why aren't there more women in FPV?
I wondered the same thing.
I think it's a bit intimidating because there's such a large male population and some of them are still creepy, no matter what. I mean, my boyfriend's in every single post I've ever made since June 8th, and you still get pictures that you shouldn't be getting. But there's so many more good people in this hobby than there are bad people. And I think the women just don't know it until you try it.
Yeah.
I think for me, it was, I don't know, like it didn't seem like something I'd be really into. And then my husband and my boys just kept pushing me to try it. And eventually I just kind of like got into it. It gave me that high experience that I used to get when I would do like horseback riding or riding the four-wheelers and stuff. And then I just kind of got really addicted to it.
Yeah, I've talked with some of the people on here, and my own personal opinion is that guys want to talk like guys, and sometimes when you bring women into the mix, it changes the dynamic. I think it should change the dynamic, but it does. And so they're kind of grappling with, oh, there's women here. You know, and some don't change their dynamic and some do. And I think it makes it really hard to realize where we're all going to fit. But I will say that the women flyers that I've seen, they fly so gracefully. And I don't know about when you start, because I'm sure I'm not going to be, but they fly so gracefully and it's so creative. It's such a different style to me in a lot of times. I can't even explain. I saw Mrs. K fly and it brought tears to my eyes. That's some beautiful flying that she does. And Miss Creature and some of the others, it's just, it flows. It's so different to me. Do you find that to be true, or is your experience different?
I think mine's different, but you go first.
Oh, well, I feel like with me, it started out kind of gradual. Like I tried to be flowing, and sometimes it would work out good and sometimes it wouldn't. And I think a lot of it had to do with the tuning on the quad and the equipment I was using. Because even after like I got as good as I could get with the equipment I started out with, and then I had to upgrade. And once I got a new radio and a better tune on my quad, things just clicked. It just seemed so like an extension of yourself. So I think that's part of it too.
Yeah, that's the part that worries me, is that tuning part. I think I can put it together. It's the tuning it to make it the right flight, right? That's what I'm worried. Katrina, what's your opinion?
I think that there's different types of people that are going to like to fly with different types of people. And it takes a bit of time to weed out who you actually want to hang out with and who you don't, because it is addicting and it is a disease that will consume you, and you will be not able to drive anywhere without wanting to pull over and fly. And you'll call your significant other or your friends and be like, I just found a spot, we have to come here. And everything you do revolves around quads. Every thought you have revolves around quads. Adding to your family, and you need to pick a right group of people that have the similar interests and likes and just the different friendships with you. And I'm really lucky because I have a good group of guys that I fly with. They're all helpful. We're in Ontario, Canada, and a lot of people around us are very kind and helpful. And it's really nice that we can just go anywhere and everyone's willing to help each other. We haven't had any really bad issues at all.
Novice Quad wants to know if any of you use Crossfire.
I don't. I have an R9 mod, but I'm not running it yet. Because I'm too new, I'm not really going that far. I still have signal issues. I'm actually getting new antennas tomorrow. So I'll try those, and I don't know about Jess.
Yeah, we have an R9 Crossfire for long range.
Not Crossfire, it's just R9.
Oh, it's just R9 module?
Yeah.
Okay. See,
But
I'm
it's long
still
range.
learning.
It's long range.
No, it's okay. It's like what I have. It's a good thing to have.
Yeah. And
it is nice. Less worried about fail safes. We don't go that far either,
Yeah.
but it's just nice to know you can go behind a couple of buildings or behind 10 trees and not fall.
right.
You know?
Well, and it's super small and light too.
Yep. That one exactly. Yeah. Love it.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm going to say something really stupid. What is that, and where does it go? Is it a module to go in your
It goes in your remote.
right?
If Jess has a remote there, she can probably show you better because mine's separate.
I use the
a Tyrannus?
You got a Tyrannus fail?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
nice.
one of these ones.
It might have came with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? What is that? A Trantis? And it
Yeah.
goes.
The module goes right in the back of it there.
Okay. Okay.
But when you get it, there'll be a cover on it like this, covering that hole.
What mine has.
Right.
Yeah.
You take that off.
Okay. Hold on. I have to go grab mine now. Hold on.
Nice.
Get around, girl. Oh.
We're only running that R9 on, what is it? 100 milliwatt?
100 milliwatt.
We're not running it on the full watt because you got to run
Around my
a
dock.
Yeah.
My Saint Bernard is laying right at my feet, blocking my path.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that one.
Oh, okay.
That's nice.
That one should have that too, I think.
Okay. Okay, I see. It just goes in there.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense. So if I got a Crossfire, it'd go in here?
Yeah. I would go with Crossfire if you can, because it's nicer. Easier to set up, supposedly.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would like that if it was easier to set up. I'm still trying to do the sim just to get, I am
The sim
practicing.
is the best.
Yeah.
Play the sim.
Yes. I'm trying to get it where I can actually use it. Oh, Justin saying, Evolution saying an R9. Hey, Night Train, how you doing? Choo choo. Crossfire is too steep for my pocket, so I go with the R9.
Yeah.
Yeah, the R9 is definitely more affordable.
For me.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm all ready. I got most all my parts. I have my my Luminaire, my little trans thing. I have no idea what I have in my Mamba stack, and I am scared to death.
You're on your way.
I am scared to death because I want to build my first one before, but Rick Carpenter's sending me something so I can get an idea. But even this thing, and I know this is going to sound stupid. I'm older than y'all. Yeah, I'm 60, so I'm slightly older, maybe by twice. And I didn't realize you couldn't put this on first. I think I'm learning slower now.
You're fine though, because I store all mine with the top plate on it, because then you don't lose the screws, you don't lose the top plate. And later you take it off. It's 6 screws, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not a big deal at all. Easy to take those off and start working.
Hey, John Coopy. So if there was someone that you know who flies that you wanted to fly more like, who would it be?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
I know.
I know. I want to fly like Miss K to start with, but it's going to take me a lot of time. She builds, she repairs all her stuff, and
I'm totally
like that slow flow.
I'm influenced by who I fly with, and the people I fly with all brought me up into flying, watching Stingy and Schizo and Fog Grinder, and so I'm gonna be partial to them. I can't help it. It's who I've seen and what I know, and I really like Fox. Fox is awesome. I watch all of her stuff, and I love her dance flow that transfers into how she does her quads too.
Oh wow, wow. So who for you, Radgirl?
Well, I started out Onigiri for sure. Like, she was the first woman pilot I ever watched and thought, holy smokes, like, that's amazing. I think I could do this. And so, yeah, I'd have to say Onigiri. Yeah, she's great. She's a good pilot.
So I'm going to need you to send me the names of them so I can watch them, because I don't know a lot. I know the guys that come into this chat, and I know only the women I've actually interviewed or had on my show. Then I start watching all their stuff. But Drone Evolution saying she's great. She's great. Yeah. Hey, Michael. He's in the chat now. That's Radgirl's husband. Manny. So yeah, because I didn't know about you, Radgirl, till just a little while ago, and now I'm trying to catch all the stuff I can, and I'll do the same with you, Katrina, because I want to see, especially knowing that you started in June and we're only into August.
Yeah, it's just practicing as much as I can. I work full time, and I have a lot of pets, and family comes first. So we fly almost every single day, still at least a couple of hours, or try and do sim. And like I said, I've got a group of guys I fly with, like Sika, Chronix, BSK, KATchUL8r FPV, really regularly. And each of them has progressed really quickly too, and they're pushing me to go further.
Wow. I think that's the main thing. The more time on the sticks, the more time, the better the flight's going to be. That's what I'm hearing anyway. I'm hoping that's true.
Yes.
Yeah, it definitely is. Even just today, you know, I grabbed my family and we just head out to the local fly spot. And even if we just get a battery or two in, it's just the consistency, trying to do it every day.
So how do you find time to do that then?
You just make time for things you like. Yeah. I think that goes with any hobby, any activity, like horseback riding for you. I know I've done it too. You could be dead from a day of work and you're still going to go saddle up the horse and go for a ride. If you love it, you will make time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's true. I think that's true. And that's so, okay. So let's talk about balance. Okay. You have your homes, right? And you have your pets and significant others, and you have your work. Radgirl, do you work?
Right now, no. But yeah, when I first started, I did. I worked full time.
Okay.
So,
And so then you have YouTube. So how do you balance that? I find it hard to find time for everything. Well, there's been occasions when I haven't worked, but right now, you know, just working full-time overtime and then starting this build and doing YouTube and trying to stay relevant within that genre. And now, how do you do it? I know you have to find the time you do, but how do you find the time?
I want to say there was periods of time where maybe I didn't fly for like a week or two just because life just got too busy, or the weather just didn't accommodate. That's a huge issue, especially where I live. And anytime there's like a free, I don't know, 5 minutes, if you can get a battery in, or just time on the sim, really is definitely a big plus.
A lot of nice parking lot.
Which sims do you use?
I use mostly Liftoff.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we
the one I have.
DRL and Liftoff.
Yeah, DRL as well.
Okay, so yeah, I'm still to the point where I take off. If I'm in the stadium, I can fly around and do some of that. But normally, if I'm in open field, they take off and fall.
The sim I really like for learning movements, but I don't find it realistic to flying, and that's where it loses me. So I'm just looking at the chat. Yes, I'm KATchUL8r, so KATchUL8r FPV. Really easy to find, I thought, but apparently I'm sorry. But yeah, for me, it's definitely, you know, I don't even know where we were going with that actually, because then I saw the chat and I apologize.
Right, and we call it squirrel moments in here. We have a lot of them. So we're talking about like which when you're in sims, which of those work better for you?
Right. So honestly, yeah, life is totally different. Like when I'm in sim, if I flip, I feel like I have a good hour before I'm going to hit the ground. Whereas in real life, you have 3 seconds. It's figure your shit out and go. So for me, I don't like sim for anything other than figuring out movements of sticks. So that's how I learned how to go around trees. That's how I learned how to orbit. That's how I learned how to do quick flips. So that way, at least you can kind of get the stick feel because you can't see what you're doing when you're flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, listen to 2 months and KATchUL8r FPV. I hate you, LOL. Quick study, aren't you? Yeah, Ed is a great fly. He really is. When I said I flip over and I'm on the ground, I don't mean to flip. I'm not trying a stunt. My quad just go boop and I'm over. So yeah, I think I'm going to be on a little bit of the longer road to learn, maybe.
You could maybe try, I know in Liftoff there are settings where you can adjust the rates to be more like what you might want to fly on a quad. It's not like exactly like real life, but it gets you pretty close to it.
Yeah,
definitely the closest thing.
Close.
Yeah.
I figure I'm not going to be there for a while. I've seen these guys fly, and I will say that it is scary watching everyone fly because they seem to be able to take off pretty quickly and get it. And have you ever done gaming?
I did gaming. It actually hurts you. It is so the opposite. Oh, I did a lot of FPS games, so first-person shooter style, and it's the complete opposite controls. So it's awful for me. Because
I thought maybe that's why I'm not getting it. Gaming makes me nervous.
I didn't really do a whole lot of gaming.
No.
No.
So we went up to Rogers, a Canadian drone hub in Chems, and it was a few of his. I went up there, Corey Mano and Centroid Mark, and I went up there, and I put on the goggles to watch those guys fly, and I tell you, it was phenomenal what they were doing. And then all of a sudden I just had to do it, but I have no
to
idea.
have people that are going to fly with you. That makes all the difference. Like I have 4 guys who are all, you know, nearing their 30s, if not in their 30s, who act like they're 10, and it's constantly, let's go fly, let's go fly, let's go fly, let's go fly, on like a broken record. And that really motivates you and gets you going, so you actually do go fly.
Well, so I don't have anyone around here that FPVs that I know of. That's going to be a bit of a problem, but
start looking online. That's where you'll find them.
Oh, okay.
Go on to Facebook and see if they have like a local group that flies. I know here in where I live, like in Buffalo, we have the Buffalo Multi-Rotor group. And there's like, I had for a whole year, me and my husband, we'd fly just on our own. And not once did we run into any other person flying FPV until just one day. We randomly came across some guy who walked up and was like, hey, you guys are flying? And we're like, whoa, where'd you come from? And then he was like, oh, there's like 200 of us around here. And I'm like, where? Like, where have you been? And then he told us about the Buffalo Multi-Rotor group. So maybe look online, like look on Facebook.
So, Radgirl, do you think it's important, because I know KATchUL8r does, your group that you fly with? Do you find, I mean, I know you fly with Michael a lot, because I've seen you doing that. But do you fly with a significant group? Not
really, no. I mean, there's like one other person that the guy who walked up on us the one day when we were flying, his name's Peter Doozy. We get a hold of him and we fly with him once in a while, and that's about it. We don't really have a big, strong group around here that we fly with.
Yeah, because I wonder about that. How do you feel you fit in with the groups? Because are they mostly male groups?
Yeah.
How does that work for you? Is that inspiring?
Sure, yeah. I mean,
it wouldn't matter either way.
It doesn't really, it don't matter.
For me, it definitely makes a difference. I've always been really competitive. I used to do like co-ed soccer. And whenever I played co-ed soccer, I tried a hell of a lot harder than when I was playing with just the girls. So for me, competing against the boys is all about, you know, we're just as good as you. We can do what you can do. I'll pick it up as fast as you. Like, what's the challenge? Let's hit it. And that's kind of how we all fly together.
That's cool.
Okay, just very challenging. Yeah, I think that, I can be pretty competitive, but I don't think in this field I've been feeling competitive. I will be building the best quad known to man. I mean, I'm not competitive, but I thought I should tell you so that you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of my princess. She's not even flying right now because I don't have a receiver for her, but I just got her arm back because she broke one. And my seal one's pretty good, but the princess she's the beesies. She's what matters to me.
So do you name all your quads? Radgirl, do you do that? Name your quads?
Not really. I call the alien the alien.
Yeah.
And just the 5-inch quad that I have is what is it, a Source One V2. I just call it the 5-inch. I don't really name them.
The two great players on the panel, one day I'll be able to say 3. Yeah, that's pretty. See, that's what I was looking at what's the antennas? Where did you get that antenna?
The lollipop antenna, this one.
I like the purple.
Yeah. I think we ordered them off of Amazon. I really have the purple. I can't find the purple at all anymore, but yeah, mostly off of Amazon.
Yeah, I've been Foxeer.
Yeah, Foxeer.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many.
Yeah, there's these ones too, which are lollipops.
Oh, I like that one too. Yeah.
But
so I'm actually looking at the lollipops because I've seen the ones with just the wires, and for some reason it doesn't seem sturdy to me. Then I've seen the ones that are just like the plates, and they have two plates on top of each other. And for some reason, I think the lollipop just is going to be a little.
Is this one?
Yeah. Well, I thought they were even thinner.
It's got like a rubber.
Symbols.
This one has a rubber on it that I can peel off, so then it's a little bit.
Oh yeah, like that. Yes.
But I like the lollipops because I was breaking my antennas all the time. But I'm actually switching over as of tomorrow to try the True RC ones and see if they're better for me than the Fox ears, just because I do get some breakup. So it's always worth trying different equipment, I think, to see which one works best for you.
Yeah. Okay, so Tish says is my sister. Excuse me for a minute. Yeah. Hey, Blood X, how you doing? So it makes me wonder, how easy is it to break these? No,
You're gonna break things. You're gonna break things.
I've been saying
all the time.
we went flying, and I say we euphemistically because it had nothing to do with me. But like Kim broke 3, and then Centroid broke 1, and this was all in a matter of a couple days.
At least you got days.
Yeah.
I think all 4 of us, I think, broke our quads a few hours ago when we were out and just came back in. Yeah, so depends on where you're flying, right? We were flying into Barndo, and it's got a lot more challenges, and mine just won't turn on. It's just not connecting, so it's probably some wiring issue or something silly. Nothing major, nothing broken. Some of the guys broke their motors.
I don't know if you do this, but I've seen these arms broken. So I got the one has these separate arms. So that it breaks, I just put an arm on, is what I'm hoping is going to happen.
Yeah, that's what I had to do with the Princess. Buy extra arms from them and save them because you'll need them.
And motors.
Yeah.
I told how many things.
Extra motors.
Cameras, all electronics.
You really need everything, and then quantities of like 50. Just have everything.
Pretty much.
50. Oh my gosh. That'd be funny. I could just imagine. I'm going to have to, I'm changing, I've already decided to change my office because it's a 10 by 10 room into the bigger bedroom. And I'm putting my bedroom in here because I need more space because I have things on top of things right now. And I just know that once I start soldering, I'm going to need more space. I don't think it's.
Yeah, we have a drone room and it's still not enough space.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Yes.
This whole room is now drones and like our RC cars and all of our hobby stuff.
Oh, nice.
And, right?
They're nice,
yeah, there's
right?
planes. There's not enough room. There's never enough room. You need a house for it, like a full house, just for the batteries to charge and soldering and to store the quads and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm actually, this frame, I am buying another frame because I got it on sale, the Space One Metro for $17.99. It's that price. So instead of buying just a set of arms, I'm just going to buy another. And then that should help me, I hope. Oh my gosh, added up, Ed, would have saved you time by now ordering in 50s.
I was just typing to him, actually. Yeah, it's true. And I mean, we fly in a group. So for us, we always share, we have parts. But for her, I'm pretty sure she'd agree with that just 2 of them, you can only rely on each other. So if he doesn't have it and she doesn't have it, you don't have it. And then you're not flying.
Right.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about. Is that not flying very quickly. Like if you break it right away, you're not flying.
Yeah.
And that kind of worries me a little bit, but then everything kind of worries me. So I'm not going to be, I don't, have any of you gotten into 3D printing?
Yes, actually.
I knew it.
Technically, Sika's our FPV 3D printing dude, and he's hooked up some of us with a guy who does it, and we're kind of looking at it. It's like watching paint dry. We haven't had too much experience with it, but
yeah. Me, Val. So Radgirl, have you seen any of that 3D printing? Are you?
I have 3D printed parts, but we don't 3D print our own stuff. It's something Mike would like to get into. It's just having the money to invest in that.
Hey, Mike, is he there with you? Yeah,
Yeah.
don't do it. I hear it's a hole you never climb out of. 3D printing. I've seen the guys who've been swallowed alive by it.
Yeah.
I know a guy has like 6 machines, so he's kind of addicted to them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen the guy. Look, I love to 3D print. Yeah, we've seen Hell's Pond and a few of the other ones. And once they start printing, they just never stop. They're making all kinds of, not even about drones anymore. They're making like statues and all kinds of stuff. I'm just
It would
saying,
be cool
once
to
you
get.
start- huh? I was blind. Hey, John DiNardo. That's the one thing I found. It's like this hobby we have going, this sort of profession, I would say in a way, that we have going. It just keeps growing. I mean, I started with a drone that all it did is fly and hit me in the head. Then it went to the breeze. Now I have a Kim gave me a Phantom 3. So I want to take that out this week and go to the desert and start flying. And then now I'm starting this, and it just seems like a hole.
It's a hole. There's no bottom. You're in Wonderland. Just follow the rabbit.
Yeah.
You don't want bigger drones, smaller drones.
It's addicting. It's like you just want them all.
That's what I'm like, oh, that looks fun. And then I have that. In my last birthday, I got a solder so I could start soldering things together. And I've made a mess of everything, but I'm still doing it. And now I have parts everywhere that I'm ordering my Mamba stacks and stuff. Though I will say, I do like these little cases.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
I love
Good
those.
use for them.
I've got one here actually. We
Yeah.
use for all ours.
You have little,
This one's got wires in it. Leftover wire ends. We keep one with screws. We keep some with other like shrink
Good
wrap.
storage.
Yeah.
yeah, and I got this one for like $43. I don't know if that's a good price or not a good price.
Yeah, it fluctuates. It goes up and down. Right now they're like 50 something, and I think they're back ordered again.
Are they? Okay, because I got this one from Pyro drones. Yeah, this was from Pyro. So I'm just,
Now,
And
is that the Mach 2 or the Mach 1? Like the first one or the new one?
Mach 2.
So does it have that gold papery thing between your two layers to help with the noise?
Hold on. I will show
Open
you.
it up.
You ready?
Let's see this.
So it has this little thing there. And then it has this thing.
Yeah, that's your key that tells you where to solder everything.
Oh, okay. Because someone told me, do not throw it away.
Yeah, no,
Right.
keep that.
I know I get scared of what I think in my head. And then I have this.
Turn it so we can see in it. No, the other way.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, so yours didn't come with it, so that's good. This build yesterday caught fire on me for the first time ever. And I landed, it went like this, and then it went in flames. And what we think happened was there was a little noise cancellation thing that came with the Mamba stack. It's a gold, tiny, thin piece. And we're pretty sure it touched and shorted it out. So we're not using that part anymore. You don't need it to fly. And it works really good just like this too.
okay. So what you want is it empty between.
Yeah, like I don't recommend using that gold thing just because mine caught fire. I'm running 3 stacks and none of them have ever caught fire. Only the one with the gold little noise canceling paper thing in between.
Yeah, because someone said, oh, by the way, make sure you have a fire extinguisher. And I said, a fire extinguisher?
Yes, have one.
What?
Have one.
Okay, because that's what I'm hearing.
And don't fly over like the corn, the grass, the hay. Like someone brought that up yesterday, I think in the Canada Drone Hub. Like, don't fly over a dry field if you know it's a dry field. Because if you happen to drop signal and you burn, you're going to burn that whole farmer's field down.
Scary stuff.
I know. So, yeah, I would not want to. We have a lot of desert, but it also has a lot of sagebrush. And so that's a bit of a problem. So I'm going to go fly the Phantom out there, but this isn't put together, so I don't have to worry about it yet. But yeah, I saw a fire extinguisher at Costco, almost bought one. And then I thought, well, what's the chance of me actually needing it? So now
I got lucky. Chronix was standing there where I landed. And so he saw the fire as it started and he immediately blew it out for me. So I think that's where if you have a spotter, it helps. But if I was way over there when I crashed, I would have lost my quad and the GoPro and everything would have been lost.
So I see people go out to fly and they're doing FPV and they don't have a spotter. How comfortable are you guys? Oh, your puppy's so cute. How, sorry, I'm squirreling. How, I know, because Centroid has two of those little guys. One's named Teddy and one's Cleopatra. And when I went to go there so we could drive into Canada, the dog just put his whole mouth over my nose and just sat there looking at me. And I'm like, what are you doing? And he's just sitting there looking at me in the eyes. I thought, this is the weirdest dog, but he's cute.
This is Ella. She's our little hobby room dog. She hangs out with us in here.
Oh, nice. So when you're flying, if you don't have a spotter, I've seen a lot of people without a spotter and they seem to be just fine flying. How much do you need a spotter?
I recommend it.
I don't ever fly without a spotter.
You're just asking to hurt somebody and get in trouble and make the hobby look bad when it's not.
Yeah.
So what does the spotter actually do? Someone told me basically they're just looking for people entering the field of where you're flying. But
Yeah, people, cars, dogs, whatever.
Just, yeah, anything
Airplanes
you could run into.
Low flying airplanes coming, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Well, and it goes beyond that too. For example, again, flying with the guys, one of their quads disconnected. They dropped into a field. You couldn't find them. The only reason why we saw them was we watched where the quad went. Same with when Reckless went in the river, seen where the quad went, we knew where to scan the river for. But you have to have eyes on the quad to be able to get those things.
Definitely.
Okay. And Ned's saying you absolutely need a DVR on your goggles if flying solo. I actually have a DVR on my goggles. I'm hoping that I can figure that,
but you need to clear the SD card, or else you're not getting any DVR and you think you are. So that's another thing, is remember to clear your SD cards.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Having a DVR. Okay. I leave no quad behind. That's true, Kim. You do not. You have nothing but quads. That's the one thing that you better fly solo.
Yeah.
My son had a quadcopter fly away because his fail-safe didn't work. It just straight up flew away.
Oh
Like
my
lost
gosh.
connection.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Like, we never found that once. It was gone, just gone.
Yeah.
But so
I've heard of a lot of things doing the flyaway. They just, I've heard of a lot of different drones doing a flyaway. They just go.
It was the Aurora 90. It was kind of a cheap, first kind of small drone. I think it had some problems too, because I swear I set up the fail-safe, but none of them worked. So I always check those.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first quad I got was really small. It certainly wasn't an FPV drone, but it was small. And you always saw the little Japanese girl jumping up, doing that picture that she does for the selfie thing. And it was a pink drone. Don't ask me. I just decided, someone said it was a good drone. They did a review. I got it, and it just kept hitting me in the head. And then I took it to the park, and it just flew away. So I'd have to run half a mile to go pick it back up. And stupidly, I would throw it back up in the air and try again. And then go half a mile the other way. It wouldn't stop until it just dropped from the sky. And at first I thought that's what drones were going to be for me, that was just the luck of the draw. But then I got my my unique breeze, and then I realized, yeah, it's just, that was a really bad drone.
Yeah, that one was probably
I'm
just
also really cautious. Yeah, I'm cautious about reviews now, even, because I'm thinking that a lot of times people are reviewing things and they want you to buy them, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best. That's why I was worried, like when I got the Mambo stack, was I getting it? Curtis Stark, change your name, Val's Life, Puddles FPV. That is my name. I'm taking the name Puddles.
Oh, nice.
So that's just the name I'm going to have. It's Val's Life, but it'll be Puddles FPV will be my name for my flying. Don't ask.
There are better
the name Puddles
out there. They're also a lot more money.
Huh?
So there's better stacks out there than the Mamba, but they're a lot more money. But the Mamba stacks are good. I like them. I think they fly good.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a bunch of stacks and they were in the 70s, 80s. And then I
Yeah.
saw this one, which is the 405 in the what is it? The 405 and the 4 F40.
You got to read what Kim just wrote in the chat, Val.
Right. Why that name? Because all the guys will be wetting their pants when Val yells armed. That is not right. Oh my God. I know a few people are a little worried about me flying. I do realize that. Hey guys, in the chat, make sure you check out everyone's channels and make sure you get these women's channels. I think most of you have them, but go ahead and sub that up so you see where they're going with this, because it's pretty exciting. So, what is it? Tuck and roll. Ed. Love my drones. His first name is Ed. He's a great flyer, but he's not as funny as he thinks. Are you Ed? No. If they are wise, they won't stay too close to hear Val stay armed. Yeah, I don't know why you say armed. I'm assuming that means you're getting ready to take off.
Yes.
So I guess I'll say it, but yeah, I don't know why. Oh, Lewis, put in Floyd. How you doing, Boo? At skating, so can't stay, but hi, Boo. At skating, so can't stay. Oh, God, put in. Okay, so Lewis P. Floyd is also part of Seeing White Drones, which is a nonprofit up in New York that helps kids and other people learn about flying and what they can do, different techniques. He is one of the most fantastic FPV flyers I've seen. And one time I said to him, how do you know you're so good? He goes, the proof is in the pudding. And I said, okay, you're now Lewis Puddin Floyd. I'm not calling you Paul ever again. Yell drone derby when you get it up in the air. So one thing, have you guys put your quads all in the air at the same time?
We fly, I think, 3, maybe 4 at a time, depending on the channel. So I can't fly with some of the guys, and some of the guys can't fly with each other, and you kind of have to figure out who's on what to coordinate it better. Yeah,
because I'll tell you, that's one of the things that I thought was one of the most beautiful things. I saw Centroid flying, and it was Lewis P. Floyd and Aaron, and they were doing this race thing, and they all went in the air, and I thought, oh my God, how exciting is that? So do you like being in the air with other people when they're in the air?
So with Mike and my 2 sons, I think me and my older son can fly together, and Mike and my youngest son can fly together, just based on the channels that we have.
We can change it pretty easy, folks. We got smart audio.
Yeah, the smart audio makes it easy to change the channels if we need to.
So I think my Lumineer is smart audio. I could be wrong. I think I wanted to get that. Bella's like Freddy but with props. Are you talking about Freddy Krueger?
I avoided smart audio forever, and then we finally did it. And I wish I would have done it a long time ago. But there's so much to learn. I was just skipping it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. Do you guys solder? You do. You have to. Because you put it together. How long did it take you to learn to solder?
I've done it before.
Huh? You've done it before, Kat?
Yeah, I'm a skater. So I learned at a younger age how to do like radios and basic transmitter stuff, probably when I was like 12. And then I kind of left it alone. And then I actually became like a bit of a gearhead, and I was really into cars and modding cars. And I built my own headlights with halos and the demonized glows and all that shit. And so I kind of had a background, and then Chronix knows how to do it. So he just was like, this is how you do it. And he did one, and he's like, now you do them. And he made sure that I didn't do anything wrong and that he could fix it always. But yeah, he expects me to do my own. And I like that, because if you can't fix your quad, is it even your quad?
Right. Yeah, Mike just used, he watched a bunch of YouTube videos. Same as you, like I never worked on a whole bunch of stuff, but I remember my dad and my brother showing me how to solder when I was a kid. And then Mike got into this hobby, and he kind of like learned a few tips and tricks, and then he kind of like passed that on to me and
Thanks,
made
John.
me start working on my own stuff.
Cleaning the tip after every solder joint is important.
Yeah.
You don't want to dirty solder for crap.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
You want
'cause
to
do you tin everything? Is that how you do it?
pretty
Yeah.
much everything but battery leads.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Battery
Because
leads,
that's
I just
what
heat
I've
up
been
and
hearing
stab it
from
in.
you, is tin everything, and it just makes it easier. There's more
Yep.
adhesion.
Yeah, for sure. And you
Hey,
want to clean the
Joe.
tip a lot, like a lot, all the time, over and over again.
Oh,
Even
wow.
if you clean it, you don't want to wait 30 seconds to use it, because then you got to clean it again because it oxidizes and it don't transfer heat properly. So as soon as you clean the tip, you want to hurry up and solder with it. You can get a little solder on the tip of it.
Yeah.
Make a designated sponge because we just take our dirty kitchen sponges that aren't too bad and we cut them up and we use those. So we're recycling a little bit too. But you soak it every time you go to solder because you're going to need it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I thought, you know, if I can get everything done the next couple days and get everything set up, I want to have my soldering table set up. So I just have room where it's just that. And so I have a dedicated, you know, socket and everything. It just handles that because I'm really wanting to get this. I'm nervous, but I do want to get it.
Another little trick would be maybe buy some painter's tape, and then when you switch sides of the board, when you're soldering, maybe your motor's on, like tape one side so that in case of splatter, because anytime you do some soldering, there's a chance of splattering it, and if it lands on one of your little diodes or any of those little pads, you know, that can cause some mayhem there. So a little tip might be to make sure you cover stuff up with some tape.
So I gotta say, I have like big packages of painter's tape because hopefully my future son-in-law, who's dating my daughter, he sells it on Amazon. He does really well with it, and he gave me some, and so yes, I will do that because I have 10 tons now of tape.
Yeah, I mean, don't push it down like super hard, but just kind of like, you know, like a little surgical dressing.
Hey, Washington County. Let me say hello to everyone, and you guys can too. That will last you one build, Val. All that tape. I know. But we got Drone Pool. Thank you, Drone Pool, for coming in. We have Canadian Drone Hub, of course. KATchUL8r FPV, one of my favorites. John DiNardo, Aerial Views, which is Steve. We have Washington County News, Nomadic Bike. Oh, I love Nomadic Bike. Love my drones Ed. Rojo, Robert Stanton. Hey, nice to see you. Furball FPV. Lewis Puddin Floyd is in here. We have, let's see, we have a lot more. So I just have to see. Corey Mano. Okay, Corey Mano is a great pilot.
Rich.
Yeah, let's see. And there's Drone Shots, a lot of others. And Curtis, yes, Curtis Dart. Hey, Curtis Dart. And so they're in here. So I'm talking with Radgirl FPV, KATchUL8r FPV. And I'm sure that you've caught a lot of their videos. I mean, yeah, but some people. Yeah, so I know you've caught their videos, so we got to make sure we catch them more. Because how many subscribers do you have, Kat?
I don't know. I think I'm at 208 after I was lucky enough to get to be in the chat for Canadian Drone Hub the other day, right. And that put me up by 10. That was really appreciated.
Nice.
Yeah.
Kat, I think 16 because my husband and I just subscribed.
Oh, yay!
Thank you. Yeah. I got two. I got you both, and I'm looking where I'm at. Let's see.
Okay. I'm trying to get Chronix to come say hi, but I don't know, he's being all shy. We've got the guys around here from Ripping.
You cannot be shy when you're in. Val's life, because one day Roger and Canadian Drone Hub is going to say, "Why don't you come on?" And then what are you going to say? No?
I think
No.
I think his excuse is he's occupying our company because we're having our birthday barbecue and fly day kind of thing today. So,
Oh, you still have company?
well, it's just the guys we fly with. They're all watching it in the living room, actually.
Okay. It's just like,
That's awesome.
yeah, I just bust in wherever, guys. You have to get used to me. Yeah, I got to tell you, when we first started with all these drones, I really wasn't flying anything. I just liked interviewing drone flyers because I find most drone flyers I've met are so creative. And I love art and I love music and I love all that stuff. And so when I saw how everyone put those different pieces together, I had to interview them. I think I've interviewed most of the people that are in here. I haven't got Baduga yet. And you're flying now, Val? Yes, I am Troll FPV, but not FPV yet. I'm building the quad that I'm going to be flying. And then, of course, Carpenter Rex is sending me a little drone that I can at least get in the air so I can start getting more used to it. So, yeah, I got my parts. So I am just itching to start soldering, and I'm trying to just be patient till I have everything ready because I know myself. I'll just go, how hard could it be? That's how I ended up with a big hole in my wall. But I did find that I did get the French doors in, but it just took a little more planning than what I was doing. But I was just like, how hard could it be? Sledgehammer, just start going for it. So I'm trying to be a little more thoughtful and mindful of what I'm doing here. Sledgehammer will not work on this. So that's what I had a scroll moment. But I liked interviewing because I like to know why and how and what they were doing. And so that's how we started out. And then Roger just started this Canadian Drone Hub every morning. And how fun is that? So I just started having coffee every morning, going on and just chatting. And then a couple of months later, he asked me to come on. And so almost every day I'm on talking with everyone. So now I got to start flying because now it's finally called to me. It took time. It took going up to Canadian Drone Hub and putting the goggles on and watching Corey Mano fly and Centroid fly and Furball fly. And then I was like, oh, damn it. Now I got to fly. I'm like, I know the hole this leads you down. The rabbit hole, as you say. I know what it leads you down. And evidently, yeah.
It's even better when you're controlling it and staring in the goggles because it makes you focus on where you want to go and it makes it more immersive.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you watch other people, you haven't flown yourself yet, you're just kind of looking around the screen and it's not as immersive. But when you're actually flying, it gets pretty immersive.
Yeah, you definitely got to get focused.
Yeah, and I'm a little ADD. I always have been. So I think it's really going to help me even more with that so I don't scroll out so much. Hey, Waxfire. Let's see you.
The thing is, your battery is like 4 minutes fly time if you're lucky. So at the end of the day, your EDD still can kick in and you've already flown your pack. So you still get to be you. You're not confined to times or anything.
So is there...
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just wondering, like when you first started flying, did you have to like acclimate yourself to the experience? I mean, I know when I first started flying, I couldn't even look in the goggles for more than 5 minutes without feeling nauseous. Like I had to work myself up to a consistent level where I could make it through a whole battery. Like, did you experience anything like that?
I didn't have that, but I started a little bit different. So I started with a bit of line of sight with level mode on, and then I switched into goggles and level mode. Then I went into acro trainer, which is when it's acro, but it can't flip really. And then I went into acro from that. So I kind of worked my way a couple of packs at a time. I think I went through like 4 at a session and just worked my way up. And then I never had that movement issue. But when I am in a car, if I'm in a passenger seat and looking down reading, I do get nauseous. So I think it's just different things affect different people. So it depends on if you're lucky or not.
Yeah.
Expire. So Radgirl, you had to get adjusted to it. Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, even just watching an FPV video, I would watch like maybe 2 videos, and then I was like, okay, I can't watch anymore because I'm starting to actually get kind of nauseous feeling. And then like maybe like a few hours later, I could watch another one. And the same happened when I was watching Mike fly like through another set of goggles. I could only watch for a little while, and I would start to feel that like nauseous feeling, and then I'd be like, okay, I gotta take a break, and then I'd just go back to it little by little until it didn't affect me, and now I can just do it. Because I've had like other people ask me, you know, like, I don't know how you do that, because like I get nauseous, I get sick, I can't even do it. And I just tell them like, well, you just gotta work yourself up to it, like little by little.
So what I did to try to see if I would even be able to is I got these box type of goggle things that you put your phone in. And so I could do it for my breeze, just watch where I was flying. My breeze, which is definitely just, what do they call that mode? Never go anywhere mode. It was not going to, it's not going to angle. It's just going to go straight back, side to side, maybe to spin a little bit. And I did that sitting down, then I stood up and I was flying it just to see if I was going to get really sick, but I didn't. I thought, okay, but it was nothing like the flipping, the power turns, Maddie stuff. It was nothing like that. And so then when I was with Kim, the guys, I put the goggles on and they said, you better sit down. I just stood up, and that was the most exciting thing. I can't get on not on a one of those roller coasters. I can't do that. I'll be ill, but I can watch that all day long. That was so exciting when you put a set of goggles on and you're watching people fly from that perspective. I just loved it. You actually feel less nauseous when doing the flying, kind of like those that get car sick. People never get car sick if they're driving the car, only when riding in them. That's true, Ed. I think that's true. Yeah, I think that. So when you're flying after, you're flying, hey, Centroid, how are you doing? When you're flying after Mike and he's in his airplane, you're using a drone, right, to follow him?
Yeah.
So what kind of drone are you using?
Just the 5-inch quad that I have, the one that I showed you.
I try to fly as slow as I can too, though.
Yeah, he's not flying like as fast as he can with the airplane. He kind of cuts back on the throttle so that I don't have to be full throttle the whole time. But once you catch up to the plane, I mean, there's times where I'm zooming right past him, and then I might have to do like a flip around the plane or something. But yeah, I'm still working on being consistent with staying with the plane the whole time. I mean, I do cut the videos and edit them.
I think everyone does.
I don't know. You're in the goggles and you're hey, Blizzard, and you're following him, yeah?
Yeah.
Fascinating. I don't know how you keep, I would think with the goggles it'd be easy to lose him.
It is. Yeah. You have to definitely keep your eye on the plane.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
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 Sometimes you can waste battery looking for it.
Right. That's happened.
Yeah, because I would say that would be a little bit more difficult to keep an eye on him. If you, okay, and you do, because you know me now and I'm brand new, what would your advice to me be once I finish building this? What should be my next thing?
Fly in a big field up high. Not too high.
Yeah, I would just say hover in a wide open, like the biggest empty space you can find.
Nah, I disagree.
All right.
I'd say
Sure.
I think
goggles on, 'cause that's disorienting. Just fly in a big field and try to go like in a circle, a big circle.
Just
Or a box.
that'd be boring.
What for me,
Yeah.
like something taught me that really helped me was send your quad up. get it just going high, and then drop your throttle all the way down so it starts to crash. Then learn how to catch it, because you need to know how to stop your quad from hitting the ground, because that no matter what you do, that's going to happen. You're going to have to try and prevent it. And never disarm unless someone's in physical danger. Never disarm your quad.
Because I thought it'd be super cool if I could get the guys to go out and become human gates, because I thought, wouldn't that be more exciting than flipping little gate? And they won't do it. They said even when I learn how to fly, they won't do it. But wouldn't that be a great video, human gates?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of safety padding.
Yeah, I've seen videos people doing it. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah. So she wants blood, and I'm the troll. I just thought how exciting that would be, but evidently not. The guys are not impressed with my ideas. But yeah,
just have them wear helmets, like bites, and they'll be fine.
Just some padding. Yeah, they'll be fine. Yeah, I like my parts, so stay there. I went under my friend's legs while he was standing. LOL. See, Corey Man, you get me. You get me, Corey Mano. Yes, right, Shields. Because I don't know. I think that they were saying that maybe I should first fly in stable mode, but I just want to go straight to acro.
No.
No.
I mean, I learned stable mode, then acro trainer, then acro, and you still progress really quickly, but it gives you a feel the whole way through without just smashing up your stuff right away. And don't forget, this is not a toy quad you're building. This quad you're building, you can launch it to the moon and you'll never see it again. So you need to be careful, because other people can get hurt from you being inexperienced and not knowing what you're doing or trying to do it safely.
Yeah, that's one thing. You know, I can fly in my backyard. It's fairly big, but I can't fly a FPV drone back there because it's not big enough.
You will be able to, but not yet.
Oh, you think so?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Because I was like, boy, I would sure like to be able to practice out there, but I'm going to have to find a big field of some sort to fly in. And then maybe, oh, you should fly on the simulator, Val. Yeah, I have liftoff. And Novice Quad said he's going to set up a room for Justin, me and him. And then I can fly out. They'll follow me and tell me what to do with the sticks to keep it kind of where I'm not just flipping over and dying right away.
Yeah. Joel mentioned you could try a whoop. I did use a Furby a little bit, which is this little guy. This you can fly in the house. It's not going to hurt anybody. It has a camera. You can put a mini cam on it so you can actually fly it FPV style. It's light. It's not going to hurt you, but you can fly when it's bad weather, and it kind of gets you learning their controls still a little bit more.
Yeah, Kim sent me a little whoop.
Yeah, you got one too.
Yeah, so I need to be flying it. Yeah, I love furry bees. Yeah. Because I think those, it won't hurt anyone and you can learn to fly. And for some reason, I want to skip over all the training and go straight to flying. But that is part of my personality, not a good part of my personality.
You can get there quickly.
I think my first video was me flying a Fury Bee in our house. It was winter time and I wanted to learn, and that's how I started.
Yeah, because I just want to fly the 5-inch troll. You know, plus I have some things to do in my house. My house is a little messy right now, and he just didn't want to film that. Yes, I'm weird. I know. If my house gets messy, I don't want any cameras. Film. So what is the next thing you guys are going to be doing? What's the next step that you think you're going to be doing in your flying?
Oh, I definitely, if you're ready, I'll go, because I know exactly. So I don't know if Radgirl's heard yet, but there's actually a really amazing contest being done called Ripping Ovaries for the ladies only. So there's no pressure, there's no weakness, and the first place is actually an Armiton sponsorship, which is huge. That's like being sponsored by Nike, Val. So that's huge, and it's just going to be great fun for all the girls. Attract more females to the hobby, and so for me, I'm completely focused on advancing as fast as I can to hit top 20. I just want to hit the top 20. I'm still only 4 months in, but if I hit top 20, I've accomplished something.
Wow.
Definitely. Yep. I plan on, trying to get a submission in there, and yeah, it'd be nice to just even make to the second round. Hopefully, we'll see.
So where's that happening?
It's online.
Anybody can do it.
So
Sorry,
is
any lady can do it. It's
it with sim?
No,
real footage.
video submission.
Real video submission, yeah.
I'm coming back with my drone on the stick idea.
And it's for any
Just put on a
level.
stick and run it around. Oh,
You
is
can be a beginner. It doesn't matter. It's just strictly you have to be a woman. It doesn't matter what skill level you're at. If you think you can do it, you do it. Submit what you got.
Yeah, a troll FPV. Yeah, I get that. I know you're not trolling me. I know it can be dangerous. I saw Kim open up his leg when we were up there just because it flew off and went to the side and hit him in the leg. So yeah, I know it can be dangerous. So that's why I can't fly in my backyard. That's one of the considerations. I have dogs and neighbors and stuff like that. Yeah. So Roger. Okay, so
Jesse, come here. If you don't mind for a sec. Sika is here. He's, like I said, he's one of the guys we fly with.
oh, I want to
He's so he just got his name tattooed on his hand, actually in our living room, which you can show them. The camera's there, and you can say hi.
Hello.
Ow.
Hi.
So who did that for you?
Who we fly with actually does tattoos also.
Oh yeah.
He's a carpenter by trade, and he does tattoos. He gave me one a few weeks ago, and then he just did Sika's name actually on his wrist, on his hand.
Nice.
The first of many of the tattoos.
Oh wow. Does it hurt?
It feels like someone's scratching a sunburn. Yeah. It's not bad.
Like,
What?
to have fun.
Thanks.
Nice
Should still be
meeting you,
watching it in the
Sika.
living room, eh? Yeah, we're still watching it.
Yeah, that way I can know what they look like when they come in.
I could bring them all in if you want, but I don't know if they're gonna come. Some of them are a little bit more shy right now than when they're on camera editing it themselves.
Right. And I think that's true. I think when we first come on here, do you remember your first video you put up?
Oh, it's so awkward. I laughed at the camera. Like, I left it in my edit because Chronix told me to, and I'm just awkwardly like, oh, okay, what do I do?
Yeah, I just started talking kind of. I had nothing to do with anything. And so I left all my videos up because I thought at some point I'm going to go back and go, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
But I think that's all part of it, right? It's all part of YouTube. I
know I used to be all self-conscious and wonder, like, I used to cut a bunch of stuff out, and people have told me that's what people like to see. They just want to see you, and I'm just like, okay, I'm a goofball.
You know, I remember just sitting at the table with my camera, and not even a camera, it was my cell phone, and up this way instead of that way, and just doing everything wrong that I could think of. One of my very first subscribers was Furball Kim, and that's when he was just Kim, and he didn't have the furball in his name. But yeah, he was one of my first, because even my family wouldn't subscribe to me. I was like, come on, kids. I have three kids in their late 20s and mid 30s, and nobody. No, they were like, Mom, I don't even know what you're doing.
My dad follows me. You know that.
Does he?
Yeah, Dad follows. Sometimes looks, but I know Dad, like, he's subscribed to everything. He found me by an Instagram suggestion. I didn't even tell him about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet. Yeah, my dad will watch me now. My sister will watch me now. But yeah, my kids, every once in a while, my son will come on, and I go, Mom, there are a few things you could switch to be better. And I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Yes, that's okay. That's just who I am. Oh my God. So, okay, yeah. So the best vids include a narrative. Yeah, I think so. I think you kind of have to talk in them a little bit. Yeah. So,
Oh, I love your mom.
Do you mind if I bring a couple people into the chat? Okay.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. Let's see. Manage participants. Let me. Oh, I got to do invite.
I can probably stay for a little bit more. We gotta start the barbecue and we gotta do cake and 'cause
Okay.
it's BSK's and my birthday, so kind of
Oh, how fun!
giving me that hangry look.
Good job.
I've
Can
done
I
it
tell
time
you
before.
how much I appreciate you being there? I think that was, and I'm not even sure if everyone's still in the chat, so I'm just gonna. Oh, that's not right. Okay, here we go.
Val,
Well-
they want to see your mug. They all want to see your mug.
Oh, my mug. Okay.
There it is.
Oh,
Purple Cam. Can you see it? Am I holding it up right? Because I don't. I'm doing the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still gotta get
So
the
I
fur
got
ball.
this color because, okay, this is what I did, gals, because this is how stupid I am. I wanted to get the t-shirt, and that's all I was going to get. And I ordered a small, and I'm anything but small. So now it's on my mom. After my mom passed, I got her bunny rabbit, and that's where it is. Because this, I couldn't get my left arm in, right? Right. Bunny, because Bunny's kind of flat, so it could go outside a little bit. Okay. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. And I'm going to bring Roger in. Roger, you don't have to come in, but I'm sending it to you anyway. I don't know. I haven't seen Paul, but I'll bring Paul in. And then, okay, I'm just going to send these. Rojo, I got one out to you, Roger and Paul. Please, if any of the regular guys are in and you want to come in, can you let me know? And I'll go ahead and bring you in. Let's see. I don't know how I did that. Nomadic bike. Oh, happy birthday to me. Oh, that's the guy that's with you. Yeah, BSK FPV.
Yeah.
I'm going to mod you up. Happy birthday.
yeah. So
Happy birthday.
I made a cake for him, and
Whose birthday?
I like homemade cake better. And I don't think the guys make cakes with all their drone flying.
There.
Wait, whose birthday is it?
Mine and actually, we met through quads, but we have the same birthday. It's awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Get to 35. Okay, guys, you're going to have to tell me if you want to come in. Canadian. Rojo, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Oh my God, you're so sweet. I see another drone part come in. I'm working on my antennas.
All right.
And I think one antenna is just about that, so it's great. Hadley, are you in here? Oh, I see Hadley. So Hadley told me he would come in. Let's see, but I don't know if he said he'd come in the actual chat or not. So, because I don't remember that part, but Justin Hadley, famous FPV. Justin, I'm sending you a link, darling. If you want to come in, please don't feel obligated. No one feel obligated. I would just love to see you if you'd like to come in. You'll probably have a lot better questions than what I had because, hey, Roger.
Roger.
Did somebody say cake?
I said cake.
I wish I had cake right now.
That's
A
right.
few hours away from me. You could probably before they ate it all.
Yeah.
Very nice,
Module.
very nice interview.
Module.
Are you hearing me good?
I
Yes.
can hear
Okay.
Blizzard, what is a true D module? Is that thing that they said that goes in the back of here? The empty
you.
thing?
No. No, it's a goggle mod.
It's what?
I think it has to do with your goggles.
Blizzard, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but you never know. One of us could possibly need
Field
that.
type.
Yeah, I never know.
Val,
Yeah.
what kind of goggles did you get?
Okay, they were given to me by Dronography, who does a lot of flying, and they were his first pair, I think, of Fat Sharks, and
Awesome.
they have like a sun glare in them. But you know what I thought? I thought, it's okay for that beginning pair, and that's what I told them. That's what I think I'm going to be extremely happy to have them because I put them with the little whoop, and I saw fine.
Perfect.
So I know a lot of people have been talking about the DJI goggles, but I don't think that's where I want to start going. I think I'll leave those for people who do a different type of flying.
Hey, Justin, how you doing? Hadley's Famous.
Yeah. Rojo, I did send you a link if you wanted to come in and say hi.
Critter Start said, I heard cake. Is there cake? And Rojo said, is there cake? Someone say cake.
There's
Okay.
cake, but you got to come to the Ontario drone hub here that we've got going on in my living room right now.
And I tell you what, all these guys are going to be on their way. You should never say that. Cake, some of these go all kinds of places.
You guys never go hungry when I'm around, for sure.
See, I love cake. I can't eat cake anymore, but I love cake. Oh, and peanut butter cookies are good too. I can make them if I make keto. Yeah.
I make keto food. I can totally make keto cake.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
I love keto food. I make keto peanut butter cookies.
The fat
Those
bombs
sound
are where
good.
it's at. The fat.
So on my channel, I do keto cooking, and I have like a coconut cake, a lemon cake,
Nice.
a strawberry shortcake. Yeah, but
It still tastes like cake.
huh?
Everything still tastes like cake. It tastes like an almond cake for everything.
Yes, like almost like yes. And every time I tell Roger I should send you some almond cake, he's like, I eat real cake. And he eats Timbits. You've ever heard of those? That Tim
Yeah.
Hortons,
They're just the donut hole. That's what they are.
right? Yeah, this man can put away some Timbits.
Yeah, video call and show says cake hates me. Okay.
Cost for near the same quality with no fallbacks at this point. Yeah, Night Train, I think that's how I've been thinking too. I did see them fly the DJI goggles. I watched their thing and it looked super cool. To me, people are going to get that anyway if you have the HD camera, right? On your quad, they're going to get that quality. That's what people are going to see anyway. Right? They're not going to see the little bit of lineage and all that out of your goggles because that's not what you put on YouTube usually, right? That's my thinking.
I
Look at
But
this!
you-
Oh my
Canadian drone, yay!
got coffee.
God!
Nice, nice.
I needed that.
Oh my God! How nice! How nice! Yeah. See, I have the Furball one now, and I also have two of the Canadian Drone Hub. What's that called? Iterations of the cups. That's a brand new logo.
And yep, I see your little signature down there.
Do you see my signature I put on there?
Yeah, she has it everywhere. Even on this T-shirt here. She has it
T-shirt
here.
right in corner says, but I was like, well, he said, okay, he said, Valerie, would you get me the Teespring T-shirts? Do you know how to do that? I said, well, I'll figure it out. And so I go to put up the first one. And I just thought, I have my name on that. So I put it on. And then the other one I put on. Yeah. And then now it's just a thing where I have to do it. I actually like seeing the DVR footage. I like seeing what the pilot was dealing with as far as noise goes. And that makes sense. And that's what I'm willing to see now. But at first I wanted to see that. I saw a lot of that and I thought, these videos don't look that good. And it didn't occur to me that, oh, Metro Drones,
Great,
thank
Metro.
you.
How you doing, Metro?
Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. I see more antennas.
Yay.
Because then
So
I
you
have to.
guys should come down this summer when we do another Palooza.
Oh, gals, I
Yeah.
swear to you, next summer in July, you do need to go to Quebec. It's Montreal. If you look at their videos they did, you have to come because by then I should be at least not killing people with my quad. And we actually, we need to go. You gals need to come. I'll make
I
sure.
would love to.
Right? It's
From Quebec.
Oh, beautiful there. I was there when I was young.
Thank you, Metro. Yeah, we just got to do it. We just got to fly.
You just gotta
And
get
then
the
that
20
way.
You
we
just gotta
have more-
catch you out of route. You just gotta catch you out of Route 20 and come straight down, go towards Quebec, and we're on the exit 173.
I just take the 401. It just continues into Montreal for me, nice and simple. Actually, we're
Yeah,
really
let me-
close. I think we're 5 hours or less.
And Roger's very French when you go. He'll kiss you on both cheeks. He says, I'm French. And he kisses me on both cheeks. I go, oh, thank you, Roger. Gets, I'm French. I go, of course you are. I actually call him when no one's like, Roger.
Raja.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Anthony Benson, how you doing? Waxfire says, and stop in Ottawa.
And stop in Ottawa. Waxfire, you should be where we're going. It's the French thing to do. It is. It
Yeah.
actually is. Hey, Coast to Coast, what are you showing us? Okay, hold on. Open link in another tab. I got to see what he's showing me. Walmart. Oh, no. Not sure if this is a total mess up on Walmart, but they currently have a Spark Fly More combo with tons of accessories on sale for $17.99.
Again, 4.
That just comes with the Spark. Oh my gosh. Mistakenly prices DJI Inspire 2 and Spark drones. Oh no, who put this up?
Well, it's Coast to Coast drones.
Oh, Coast to Coast. Don't let them know.
No, he said it's good news.
Okay. So a lot of you
I'm gonna
might
go back on that link and see what he says.
Yeah, a lot of you may know that on, was it Friday morning? No, Thursday morning.
No, it's Friday.
Friday.
Friday, that they posted all these very inexpensive drones, and I myself bought one for $42, $45 with tax. I got an Inspire 2, and it's worth about $4,200. I think mine was, and so yeah, they think you will get them. I think you'll get them. What? Who thinks we will get them? It's good news. Really? Oh my God. Okay. So my Inspire, because I can hardly.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Don't get too
True.
excited.
Like,
Don't get too
Walmart
excited.
is really selling DJI drones that cheap.
I didn't have a mess up not too long ago.
And they wouldn't ship to Canada. All of us Canadians were trying to get them, and we couldn't. But the Americans could actually buy them. It was a misprint, so it took them a while to catch on.
But now it's probably
I'm sending mine to
Oh, it's
Roger, because I don't really want an Inspire 2, because I'd rather have a Mavic if I was going to get something like that. So I'm sending it.
Yeah, I'd like to get a Mavic.
Showed up.
Hey, how's it going?
Anyway, hi. Hi,
Oh,
guys.
and
Hello.
capture comics and
I'm just sorry about that. I was just checking out the
Yeah.
thing here.
So we all got a bunch of Inspires.
Oh.
We're just waiting for them to
the
come.
whole crew's gonna try and.
Hey.
Josh has to get. There you go.
Too tall.
There we go.
Yeah.
Photoshop. There you go.
Have fun. Hey, everyone.
Hey, everybody. Hi, everybody.
So we're having Roger Palooza in July next year, and we're going to be setting up all the dates and all the fields. We got company awesome.
Do that. I don't gotta move back.
Furball Kim is upstairs.
Put your head in there. There we go.
Yeah, this is too much fun. Guys, thank you so much for coming in. How much fun is this? I love this. Yeah. And we have, now I just need to get Kim to agree to have this tattooed on him.
Capture can do it for him. He'll type.
Yes. But we want the eyeballs to move. So I don't know how you're going to manage that. But that's what we want. I can fit 1,000 flyers easy. Oh my God. So yeah, so we all ordered the Inspires, a bunch of us on the Canadian Drone Hub. We got a bunch of them coming, hopefully. Yeah.
But we couldn't order here in Canada, but in the States, they all ordered them. Everybody ordered them. So, well, everybody. A lot of guys in the chat that day. So
yeah,
we're
like I
hoping.
said,
How much were they going for?
Like 40 something.
between $17.99 and somewhere $27. I got the
40.
one for $42.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the time I went on, the $42 one is the one. I think somebody was first furiously changing the prices, but wasn't quite getting it up there. So we'll see. I did ask my son
Love it.
to give it to us because he's a lawyer, so he would know. And he goes, Mom, they don't have to.
Yeah.
And I'm
Corey
like,
Man.
"Darn it."
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Corey Man says I will get him. Yeah.
And so Roger is going to be chasing Kim with the Inspire 2.
The Inspires go for about $3 or $4 grand. So, you know, that's why everybody just jumped on it right away.
Yeah.
You know,
So,
you know, if it was here, if I could have, I tried to get on the site and order here. I was going to order 3 of them, but they wouldn't accept it in Canada. So
yeah. So you guys didn't get to order them, but hopefully we'll get them. Well, I don't know. But anyway, oh, Hadley's in. Hey, Hadley. Oh, he's not.
and
He's
Justin,
loading, so
Hey, Kat, who flies the airplane?
There we go. What's going on?
hey, Justin.
I made it. I made it.
Thank you, Hadley. Thank you for
You're
coming
welcome.
in.
You're welcome.
So,
How's
Hadley, any news on your Inspire 2
I haven't even looked.
or in your 3 that you have ordered?
I'm checking. Let's see. I didn't even think about checking. I've been busy all day, and I took a nap because I was in the heat for like 5 hours. So I needed to drink a bunch of water and take a nap. I was beat. Let's see here.
Your shipment site. I bet
Hasn't said shipped. It's like it restarted. It's in the beginning or the middle of the N again.
Is it?
Like it's going to a spot and then coming back.
Okay. Naps. Oh my God.
Oh, really?
Whatever. If we don't get them, we don't get them. I don't care.
If there's any way you could go in the chat and put your names, we'll make sure we get you. So,
Let's see here. Yeah, I need to put a comment in here. I haven't said anything for a while.
yeah, put a comment in. So, guys, if you want to, make sure you put comments in so we can subscribe to you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So I missed the stream. Like I'm here. I like as soon as I hopped in, you sent me an invite. So what has all the questions have been? Like I'm curious. I missed everything.
Stream, man.
I know. I was busy, and then I was sleeping.
And we came up with a way to make millions, but we can't share it.
No, it's a ladies thing.
A lady.
Well, that's good. To do it. Do it, man.
Spicy and get her fun. Too.
Yeah.
I ain't
So
turning
we're
the
being
volume up on
told
this.
to make sure people comment in here so that we can make sure we get you guys subscribed so we can start
Yeah.
watching the flights.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And I will tell you that most of the people in here are some of the best community that I've met. And so make sure you guys get in here so we can make sure you're
All
subbed.
right.
And you can come to Roger Palooza next year.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
The one thing we did like about doing that is that we were able to put gates up everywhere where we wanted them. And if there's like 4 really huge. Hey, Centroid, I sent you a link, boy.
Them steaks look pretty good.
Yeah, Centroid, are you coming on?
Don't make me drag you through that little,
Oh God.
my little webcam. Because that's
Right.
hurt. Leave a mark.
Possibly.
Oh, my God.
So,
That
how's it
means
going, Radgirl,
mark.
Katrina,
Good.
and I'm seeing other guys.
Hi.
Who else is in there with you? Introduce everybody.
This is my husband, Mike.
Waxfire
Okay.
wants to send a link. Get a link, Val.
Who?
Waxfire.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't. Roger, can you send him the link?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And you can send Curtis the link. But oh, your kitty's so
That's
cute.
one of the other ones. You have to like cats if you come into this home. I mean, there's me and then 4. So you don't like cats, you're not allowed in.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I have 2 cats, but they're both about 18 years old.
Oh my
Our
God.
guys are young. I think he's about 3. My Siamese is 5 or 4.5-ish. And then we have a little fluffy guy who's I don't know where right now, and he's just turned a year.
Yeah, I have a multicolored one that's the colors of my Saint Bernard, and then I have
Calico.
a version that's the color of my Husky Wolf. So, and all they do all day is the dogs walk by them, they take their claws and bam, every time. So they run the house. Hey, Centroid. So this is Centroid for any of you who haven't met him yet. He's the one who has been helping me find the parts I need. Him and Puddin' Floyd. And yeah, and he's one of the ones that went to Radgirl. And I do believe that Hadley will be there next year.
Yes, I will. Yep, already confirmed it.
We were
It's
missing.
already confirmed. Yeah, I know. It's confirmed with the wife, so
Good.
it's a thumbs up. Yeah.
Oh, and I've been asked by Drone Shots to show your logo for your FPV channel. So you mind if I share screen real fast?
Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
This is Val's logo for her FPV channel.
No. Oh my God. It's not going to say CGI.
I like it.
Oh, you gotta make the dog have like spots of white and brown on it, so it really signifies a dog. Right.
I have to look like my Husky Wolf dog.
Yeah, well,
There you go.
Just send me a picture of it. I can put it in there.
Hey, Waxfire,
I'm
how you
sure.
doing, darling?
Pretty
What
good.
up, dude?
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, so
Hi.
we have, I think everyone in here is FPV, but maybe Roger, you and me.
Yeah, you guys are on your way.
FPV now.
Roger,
You're
me, we're
FPV.
getting there. It's
Not
just,
Getting there.
FPV yet. I'm not FPVing yet.
he will though.
Yeah.
I still,
Because if
I
he
still fly
does
the,
an FPV, he becomes a human gate.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
We're just gonna have to get him some good box goggles so he can be comfortable and feel like he's looking at a TV screen. I think that would work for him.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Now,
Yeah.
Val, I'm gonna share again, Val. This is the other logo for Roger's channel.
The other logo for Roger's channel.
Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, TV.
I like that.
I like it.
That is so great. I love that. Roxy. So Roger's dog, Roger and Kim's dog, Roxy, she has her own drone. And
Yeah.
if it's mad at stuff, she starts throwing everything around the house, including her drone.
Hmm?
She can-
Val, I do have to say you have a great stream going right here.
Thank
Right
you.
now. Yes, you're doing great. Doing good
No, it's
job.
funny
Thanks for inviting me.
I just bring in two of our more beautiful FPV flyers, and then all the guys come. It was
Invited
my
us.
plan all along.
That's horrible. So horrible.
I'm sorry.
Val knows
It's
what
not
she's doing.
sexist. I probably shouldn't have said that. Sorry, guys.
No, you're
that's
not.
fine.
You're not sorry.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
you get
sorry.
to know and
She's
talk
like,
a little
sorry,
bit
not sorry.
locals.
No, but I
Sorry, not
tell
sorry.
you, I mean, I think
No, down there.
I think the more FPV, the women FPV flyers, and the more just camera drone flyers that are women that come in,
Yeah.
the bigger things will be and more balanced.
Mhm.
Because for a while there was Blinds in here, Destination Chronicles usually comes, but I've been the only gal really for a long time, Roger, right?
Yep.
That's been
Yep.
been steady in the streams and
Oh yeah. We
it's-
have a lot of visitors come through, but not consistent.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's lonely,
Yeah.
so we need our gals to
I've
come
been
in.
trying to minimize contact with her, but she just keeps coming back.
I do. Who's the RC seller guy? RC seller. Well, you know who likes RC sellers? And
No,
I don't
'cause
know
he's
who they
got-
are, but I've heard the name.
It's because Mike's got he's got an RC.
Oh, RC Sailors.
Yeah, that's Mike.
Yeah, you guys don't know them? Yeah,
Yeah,
tell them about them. Tell them about them. They got a great channel.
They do.
Yeah. awesome channel. They do everything RC. They do drones, airplanes, helicopters sometimes, ground vehicles. boats.
Yeah, see, I've never heard of them, but
Oh,
I don't
you've
get
heard of them
around
a
that.
long time ago.
They've been around for a long time, and they basically just do reviews like they're the average Joe. Like they want to give a real world experience of what you're buying on the internet. Like, is it worth spending your money on? they'll tell you the honest truth because they're not being like sponsored by anybody to say, yeah, this is something cool, buy it. It's a pretty cool channel.
I think they need to come in sometime to Canadian Drone Hub so we can all grab them for whoever doesn't have them. I mean, maybe everyone's heard of them, but maybe just I haven't.
They were one of the first channels that I subbed, other than Mr. Steel and Roto Riot back in the day. They've been doing
I don't have Mr.
Keep an eye on my cookies.
Yeah, they have a big channel. They do.
Yeah.
Catch you later. I just want to tell you how fun this has been for you to come in, and I so appreciate it. I did
Thank
not
you
give you a
for
lot of
inviting me.
notice. And so, and Hadley, thank you for introducing us to them.
Yeah.
You
They
guys
track
are
me
awesome.
down, man. I'm just here.
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
We're like, yeah, forget about him. No, thanks for.
Forget about me. I'm just here.
I didn't even know about Canadian Drone Hub until yesterday when he told me, which now we are all watching it. Hit that bell icon. We're all trying to follow along with it now, and it's awesome. And I can't believe it's something that they hadn't already figured out existed.
Yeah, no, they have. There's a lot of groups like this, but there's not ones as strong as Rogers and consistent. So this is the place to go. Like Val's channel, we'll get you connected. If you fly anything or even RC, I'm going to send them there. I met some guys at the park today that ride BMX and got in contact with them, and they have like 6,000 and 12,000 following on Instagram. It was crazy, and they did a shout out because they couldn't get into the skate park where I our park's private, so they couldn't get in. They're like, "Hey, how do I get in there?" And I was like, "You're not a part of the community." He's like, "No, I drove all the way here from Tucson. I'm hitting a park here, and I'm hitting 2 other parks in Phoenix. And, it's my day off. I want to go ride." And I was like, "You know what? If you don't break anything and don't damage anything and vandalize anything, I'll let you in." And he's like, "Dude, I'll do a plug on my YouTube channel for you or my Instagram channel." I was like,
Oh, nice.
and I was like, "Really?" I've got, and then we did the exchange of information and did a shout out to each other. So yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
So catch you later in Radgirl. You will be hearing from me as I go further into this build. If you don't mind, just
absolutely.
you. But
Cool.
you'll probably be hearing from me if that's okay.
That's great.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of great people.
So come in anytime. Now my show's on Tuesday night and Sunday at 7. And anytime you just want to come up on the panel, just say you're here and I'll bring you up. Okay. And
Well, thank you for introducing me to this because this is the first live thing I've ever done, actually. So
have fun then!
Wow.
Yay!
Right?
We're on 7 mornings a week, so
Yeah,
And
Roger is on at 9:30 every day.
9:30 during the summer. Yeah, I can be on 9:30 now for the
Sometimes twice a day.
winter
Yeah.
at 9 o'clock.
Hey, what about those 3 times a day where you get up at like 2 a.m. and get on there?
He's not
that's
doing
gonna
that
be a winter
anymore.
I know that was craziness, Roger.
Kat, before you go,
Killing Roger.
That's total
Kat, before you go, I just wanted to say it was really cool meeting you.
Yes.
I've never done a live stream either, so high five
yes,
to
we're
the
in it
newbies.
together.
Hey, and like I said, anytime you're ready to come back up, I'm on Sunday and Tuesday. The women are allowed anytime on the panel. Just come on and I'll throw you on and we'll just go from there.
Well, thank you, Radgirl, and definitely, check out the Rippin' Ovaries contest and share it to every lady that does FPV. Share it to the husbands so they can get their wives involved.
Yep.
But it's just fun and it's ladies only, so there's no pressure. It's not as intimidating and it's worth the shot.
Did you say ripping ovaries?
It is Rippin' Ovaries. That is the name of it.
That's amazing.
And don't ask how they do it because that is private. It's the only.
I'm not asking. Don't worry. I just want to make sure I heard it right. That's all.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
I have to ask, because I was flying with my friend Adam and his wife. His wife was flying today. And then my wife is going to start flying more. She's, yeah, I know, right? I'm looking at it going, God, this is going to be expensive. But anyways, that's fine.
You're going to be busy fixing things.
Yes. Yeah. Well, she can break everything. I don't care. She can go destroy everything I own. It's hers too, But is there a support group? Does anybody have a Facebook support group that they're running for women? Because there's a lot more flyers that are coming into the hobby, and I feel like there should be if you don't know of one that's like women's FPV support or something.
You know what?
Women
There is.
There
groups.
is.
Yeah,
There
Chris has been helping
Send
me
me some
set
links.
something up on Facebook. The only problem with me setting stuff up is that I'm not quite a flyer yet, so I feel disingenuous. Does that make sense?
No, you can
No.
do it.
I haven't finished. When I finish my build, then I'll feel better.
You're gonna have to be real active on it to keep track of what's going
When are
in.
you
what's
ready
going on
to-
in there.
When
Huh?
do you expect having all your parts?
I almost have all my parts.
Wow, you should already start building then.
Yeah, well, I did. I got this together. Just
You're only gonna have to take it apart again, though.
Yeah.
We got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
these guys can
No,
be very
no.
humble.
Now, what I want to know is there a 5-step program for breaking the FPV habit?
Oh,
Because it's
God.
expensive, and I don't want to join that one. But I'm just wondering if there's a 5-step program for breaking that.
My buddy was made a FPV. I'm not even gonna say it.
Also, guys, if you know any other female FPV flyers and you want them to come on, just let me know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you don't mind, like a couple that I think we should look at and add to them after, please, is like Radgirl, Fox. Fox is the one, she's been networking everyone. Mama of 3, she's newer too. She's really cool. You've got FPV Queen. You've got Leslie Caminera, and I probably said that wrong. I apologize. You've got Mako. There's so many awesome chicks. Bad Bunny, like you said, Creature.
Are they on YouTube a lot, or I mean, have they
These
started
are all
YouTube?
active
Zoe.
flyers. Some of them are even
I'm like,
sponsored by,
where is Zoe here? Like, you name it all.
So
Zoe was mentioned earlier. Zoe was mentioned by Val.
We have to keep repeating her.
Yeah, Harley Quinn is awesome too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn is awesome.
My on high.
I was about to say my.
Yep.
So, guys,
Pretty
just
Fly, Oni Girl, MG.
know,
There's tons.
yeah, I see Blizzard Stone Crash. Okay. So, ladies, if you have people and you want to come in, just let me know and we'll. Oh, look at that.
I
KATchUL8r,
bet you those are good cookies too.
just let me know and we will go ahead and bring them on. And you gals come back on and we'll just do another female FPV show again. I would love to do it. So anyway, catch you later. Thanks for not having your cake yet and waiting.
I gotta go make corn still on the barbecue first and burgers, and cake is dessert. They get cake.
Oh,
second.
okay.
Yeah, cake is next.
Okay, I know.
But thank you so much for having me. It's been awesome. Thanks, Radgirl. You're sweet. I'm gonna go follow everyone that subbed me while we were here. I'll go back sub tonight, I promise.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll try and catch Roger as much as I can, but that's a horrible time for me. I'm usually just starting work at that time of day. So unfortunately, I'm usually on the road, but when I can make it, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Sometimes at nighttime also, so.
Yeah, that's better. That's
Saturday
awesome.
night, Friday night, and then I go on Sunday and Tuesday. So anyway, anytime you're available, feel free to come in and chat.
Yeah, thank you guys. You've all been awesome. But they're getting hangry out there. So if I don't feed them, they're gonna eat the wall.
Take care of the guys.
We should be able to cook for themselves.
Right?
Listen, I went to birthday brunch today and I came back and all of them told me how hungry they were and how none of them ate. And I looked at Chronics. I'm like, you didn't feed the guests? Like, what's wrong with you? So no, they starve. They need me to feed them.
Go be a good host.
Yeah.
Roger,
No kidding.
take over for me for just a minute. I'll be right back.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Nice meeting you.
Thank
Take care.
I'll catch up with you on Facebook.
Yes, thank you guys. Bye.
Take care.
Bye. And Val's gone away, so let's party, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Once you can take over her channel.
Hi, Summer.
Huh? Nick's supposed to be here in a minute.
Oh, this was a very good stream, guys.
Yeah. Hey, Radgirl, I gotta say, I love the plane chases you do with your husband. Those are great.
Yes, I mean,
Thank you.
I have a lot of fun watching them. In fact,
awesome channel, man. Awesome.
yeah, it's inspired me. I think I'm going to purchase a wing in the next couple of months. I just want to start trying a wing because that looks like a lot of fun to fly.
Yeah, he's actually trying to teach me how to fly a plane. I am not that great at line of sight, but I'm just learning because he's like, I want to chase planes too.
Little guy, 3D printed and stuff. I want to try and fly.
That's
Nice.
cool.
There you go.
And I need to put my glasses back on.
Basically modified helicopter, the 911 from a hobby. Wow. Yeah, the Ishin, I believe. Yeah. You just take the board on it, you put it on, put an FPV camera. I do have the flaps for it also, so hopefully
cool.
I can try and get this one to fly.
Well, Val, I just wanted to come on for a few minutes because I was on a call with Steve and we're going to be getting ready for this week's show. But I wanted to pop on and meet your new guests and say thanks for the link.
Cool. I so appreciate it. And I got so many parts, so we're ready. And I talked to Kim. I'm going to go ahead and send him the ones that he.
Okay. What are you drinking there, Val? A Bloody Caesar? Looks okay. That's right. Why don't you plug your
Light.
What's that?
Plug your channel in. Your date.
Oh, well, it's going to be this week. It's going to be on Aerial Views channel. In fact, I just put his channel. I just tagged him in the chat. It's going to be 6 o'clock Eastern time, 11 o'clock UK time, and the following week it'll be on my channel. So we alternate every week. So it's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern, 11 o'clock UK. If anybody's from the UK there,
so I knew Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday night. Yep. In fact, he's in the chat because I knew I just gotten off the Skype because I gotten the link. I told him I was going to pop on for a bit, and I was going to call him right back after I got off.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Gonna be,
cool.
Yeah. Been working on a new intro, 3D. That's what I've been doing with Blender for a while now. So hopefully we're going to feature that on Thursday for the show, and then we're going to go from there.
Very cool.
Cool. Well, okay, folks. Nice to see you all, and have a good night. And I'll talk to you guys later.
You as well, Mike.
Bye. Take care.
And I do have to go too. My brother's supposed to be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
I didn't know your brother was in town. How do you?
Oh no, he lives here. He lives here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's coming over for dinner, and I think I'm gonna have to work on his girlfriend's car. I don't know. Yeah.
There you go.
He's bringing pizza. He's bringing pizza. So
oh well, then you can work as long as he brings.
Yeah,
pizza.
He's got to have food. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm tired, and I do have.
I was getting so thirsty.
I do have it. I'll do a plug because I have a video coming out. I did an edit of flying with my buddy Adam today. I had a pretty big wave of like improvements in my flying today, and it was noticeable when I was out there.
Oh, good.
So yeah, so I just put some clips in of like some of the things, my improvements, you know, where things are more smooth, you know, because you can do the tricks, but how smooth is it? So I was trying to be out there. I'm smoothing it. You know, like, it's a good video though. It turned out really good. But yeah, thanks Val for having me on. I'm glad I could get you all connected. I'm gonna, you know, keep doing this as much as I can to help everybody get connected with each other and get their channels up there. And
sure,
you know, that's what it's all about. You know, support your fellow. You know, a fellow man is or woman. You know, fellow human needs support as well. So if I can help, I will.
Thank you, Adley.
Yeah, I mean, it's put your best foot forward kind of thing, you know, always with FPV with everybody, you know, try to do your best to help them. So
Pay back.
I appreciate it because the FPV gals, I just want to see us get a little more
well
mainstream.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? Sean Taylor, his wife races, and if you ever go see Sean Taylor's channel, he's working with her and training her for racing, and she is fast. No way I could even hang close to her. Not even close. I'd get like maybe off the start gate and she's gone. Like she'd already have the first gate conquered. But yeah, that's another person. I can't remember her name, her like what she calls herself online. I'll save it for another day.
Okay, Hadley. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. And
Bye.
I'll probably see you tomorrow morning if you're on Rogers.
Yeah, I'll do my best to get on there. This week's gonna be. It's my wife's got the week off, so it's vacation time. So
Oh,
if I'm
fun.
home, if I'm home, I have, her headphones or whatever, I'll try to catch on. And I might just be lurking,
Oh,
doing
that's
what I was
fine.
doing, and I'm
If you
like,
hear about
I
the
gotta do something
Inspire,
else.
if you hear
I
about the
will.
Inspire,
Oh, you'd be one of the people messaged immediately. It'll be like a group text.
message immediately.
It's got to be a group text to everybody so nobody feels like they were left out.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Well, take care, everybody. Have a great Sunday or Monday if you're in the future, as I call it. But
See you, Justin.
bye,
Have a
Wag.
good one.
Okay.
Bye, Radgirl.
You know who I
Bye.
forgot? I've
Bye,
got
Roger.
Curtis.
And
Well done,
and
Curtis.
Robert.
Gee.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to say hi to you, bud.
That's all right, bud.
Okay.
So I'm inviting Curtis in, and I forgot to. I'm so sorry. I was just reading that what you put in here. Curtis does a lot of different things, and he's also working with this underwater drone right now, and so he has a lot of different ways. And he had a bunch of like FPV parts, so I'm trying to figure out what we're going to be doing with that because that looked like fun. So you don't have to come in, Curtis, but if you have time, you can come in. Sorry about that. Hey, Rojo, how you doing?
Good. How are you tonight, Val?
I'm doing good. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, I started watching the interview. I'm like, that is awesome to see Radgirl and Kate. That was awesome.
Thank you.
Interview. Very good interview.
You
I
know,
was a little nervous.
Radgirl. I love your channel. Love your channel, Radgirl.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah.
Robert, I saw you got a microphone stand beside you. You doing a night job now singing or what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do voiceovers for Jewel.
Okay. Are you going to be flying around the base this week?
I am hoping to do a down the flight line either Tuesday or Wednesday. We have a bunch of airplanes in. So F-35s, F-16, F-22s, and F.
Mike.
Okay. All right, cool.
They need to go through and edit a couple from yet. Not motivated to edit lately. You know, Mike, I'm going to tell you, I get that. Yeah. And we see our other Mike here, Michael Banny. Yeah, that's a cool plane you have, by the way. I love that chase that you guys, well, it wasn't a chase, but her following you on that.
Yeah.
That was so
that's
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Him no plane chases, right? Right?
Waxfire, did you do any flying today?
Yeah, a little bit. Broke my BQE. I think I jammed the motor. It's not really one to spin versus.
Oh.
Ooh.
So
I
don't think it's the ESC. The ESC is supposed to be 35 amps, so.
Oh, the Warbird.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Wax. Did you 3D print the wing?
Yes, I have 3D printed the wing. This little guy, yeah.
I seen it earlier. I was just wondering.
Yeah, it's actually it's. Let's see if I can get it.
Is it pretty rigid or?
Yeah, it's not too bad. And it comes into parts. It's actually it snaps. It snaps together like a puzzle. So.
For a second there, I thought you broke it in half.
No.
You don't have to test it.
You just reclip it into place. And
I thought it was a cracker.
Nice.
But yeah, there is some supports in there that's a bit wobbly right now. It is a bit sensitive here because it's the one layer
very thin. Yeah.
A lot of people will only print the ribs and then use a clear tape on top. That's what I thought I was going to end up with, but not on this version. And so I just snapped the little camera mount, but yeah.
Is that going to be good for a 2S battery or 3S?
1S. Actually,
1S?
It's made to take a
night train.
basically.
Annie Nicole's Paranormal. Welcome.
You take the board of these little helicopters that you can get.
Mhm.
There's 2 little servos on it, so you can use those for your wing. Yeah, it has one. It's an 8mm brush motor on it, so put that in the back or front, depending on which model you want. And
Right.
got yourself a micro wing.
Ah, nice.
Okay, Mike, do you have something to show us? You're reaching for something. Oh.
Yeah. He wanted to say that warbird that I chased, it met its end a few days later, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We got this little one now.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, we're gonna practice on
a
that.
glider form with the bending wing. Is that a glider form with the bending wing, or like a prop, or?
Yeah, it's got a prop, folding prop.
Yeah. So you can just cut it and just glide and have fun with it.
Yeah, yep. And it's actually a 4-channel too. It's got the ailerons, rudder, elevator. So pretty neat.
So if you get some good thermals, you can glide that thing for.
Oh, you can stay up all day with those. Stay up all day with those.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I wanted to build one of the little guys like that. Found this at the dollar store. It pretty much makes me think of same thing as yours.
There you
go. Nice.
Oh yeah.
And I just chucking it. It glides very well. It already has its nice little weight inside of it, so I could probably just. It's 11 grams. I already weighed it, so I know what to have fun with it. I'm thinking of 3 grams or 5 gram servos on it. I'm not too sure yet, but yeah, still maybe future project for this winter. I'll have frozen lakes and stuff like that, so bigger fields to have fun on and practice, because I have never flown a plane.
Did you buy that or did you print it?
That was bought. It was $3 Canadian at a dollar store. So you go at pretty much any. I think it was a Michael's even that I got it. It wasn't even a dollar store.
Oh.
Yeah, but after that, I saw it at the dollar store, and they were pretty much as cheap. So yeah, they go for about $3 to $5. It's a EPA foam, so same thing as what you're used to.
Okay.
It's not the strongest, but for its size, it would be a nice. I'm sure it will make a nice park flyer.
Yeah, we're going to be going off, Curtis, at 7:15. That gives me about 7-8 more minutes. So if you want to come on, I did send you a link. Oh, you just got back, yeah. So I don't want to pressure you, but it's always nice to see you. Because we're going 15 minutes late. Because I had too much fun today. So I could keep going. But after Roger's 4-hour stream extravaganza last night, I'm not sure I got it in me. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure.
I got about 5 minutes remaining for an upload on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, Radgirl, are you on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you look up, I'm wondering how you can find me. I'm just gonna, on that one I sent you the link. If you can send something back, if you want to, I'll friend you on there, and that way it'll be easier to send the link because you'll just see it immediately. Just hit it if you want. I don't want to force you, but I plan on asking you on a lot, so you might as well just know that I'm like that. Right, Roger?
Bug you now.
Don't listen to Roger. He doesn't know what he's talking
about. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Run.
Oh my God, I cannot believe you guys are saying that. File on your about page, like Andrew has told you to do. Oh God, no, I didn't. No. You know what? For a long time, I was trying not to be so public, even though I'm public. And then it turned out like when I put my name in, I have 3 pages of Google information on me. So I decided, what am I doing? So I should put it on there, shouldn't I? And then Curtis was helping me with the Facebook channel. And so I want to do something with just us gals, but you know, I like guys too, so I don't know.
Night Train, Val, at Night Train, I asked you if you did put your Facebook link on your page. Like
I know.
You do.
I know. I saw that. I did not do that. I have mine linked for that
We
reason.
need to-
So it's not going to hit me up on YouTube. Okay. Okay, Night Train. I will do that. We need FPV helmets with built-in goggles. For what? Drone pool.
Yeah.
I can get a hold of Don and have another honeydew list waiting for you. So you be careful firing up your computer now. Well, last time he comes on, he goes, "Are you talking to Don? She has another list of chores for me." And I'm like, maybe.
Nothing, Val. Never mind. Trouble.
I like that.
Oh my God, Drempool sent me such great pictures, but I don't know if I can get them more stuff that his little border collie or his blue heeler has eaten. So now he's on to all the different rugs. Eating them. He is so sweet. Oh, extra
Sweet rugs is not sweet.
Yeah.
My dog. I just
Drumpool's place. That's not sweet. That's for sure.
Oh, I got you. Okay, hold on. Let me hit that. Let me hit that.
Oh, 2 minutes remaining.
Okay.
Okay, Val, I sent you a link in that email.
Okay. Here we go.
There's Curtis,
Okay.
the extraordinary, most informed person on the internet. Curtis Dart.
I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't know about the most
Okay.
informed.
So, Jennifer, I just sent you a friend request. I'm
Okay.
yeah.
Hey, I know you're
There
going
we
on for a
go.
minute. Radgirl, I love your chase plane stuff. That's awesome.
Love it.
That is really awesome stuff. I like that. Sub to you. That is great.
Yeah.
1K. Maybe a sponsor will finally say yes, Night Train. I hope
Yo.
that happens.
Not about yourself.
Bonjour.
Yeah, Mike wanted me to learn how to fly a plane, and I don't know, we just started doing chases, and he flies planes more than I do, so, but I'm getting there.
Oh my God, it is. Your stuff is really nice. It's really nice. Oh, Curtis is showing his underwater drone. This is with all
My fishies.
He has a chorus of bass.
See, now I'm thinking if you put that submarine under the water and you see all these fish, why don't you just drop a pole in and start fishing?
You could do that.
Because once you find them,
The thing is, and this is what amazes me, is they don't run away. They are actually
They're
interested. in the sub.
curious about it.
Yeah. I had an octopus come up today to it, or I'm sorry, yesterday, and wrap itself around it, and then just kind of float off and just wasn't interested.
Yeah,
I thought for sure there was going to be a fight on that one. I've got footage of that. I haven't edited it yet, but yeah, and I haven't even really got into any real depth yet. This thing goes down to about 300 feet. You can kind of see it in the distance there. I'll get up a little bit closer to it in the video, but there's two of them that are actually in the water right now on this particular footage. But yeah, it's strange. You could take a drone and fly it around, and most land animals will run away from it. But you get under the water with these things, and they're like, "What is that?" And they just swim right up to it.
That's cool. That is cool.
that is something.
You got to tell them about your deer experience.
Mike, are you holding out on us?
Which one? At the college?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I flew up to a deer pretty far away. And I got a little closer, and then it started walking towards me. I was afraid it was going to charge it, so I took off. But it's pretty cool. I was able to see up
Nice.
close.
Yeah, we were surprised that the deer actually seemed curious, like, what kind of a bird are you? And came up to it, and then he was like, oh my God, it's going to get hit by the props. And he
Yeah, I tell you, I see a lot of wildlife out here, but a lot of things I see are the multitude of hawks we have in the air at any given time. And I'm always thinking, if you're flying too far up there, what's going to stop these birds from coming and just grabbing my drone and flying away?
If you get a bird coming too close, climb. Give it throttle and just climb. They can't go vertical. Not that fast.
Oh, good idea. I didn't think of that.
Go vertical, then reverse your throttle, come back about 100 yards, and then drop down in altitude.
Oh, night train, you're so. See, I just think I would not want a bird. A bird would get hurt, wouldn't they? Grabbing onto this?
Oh yeah,
I think so.
No doubt.
Yeah, they got some beautiful hawks around here, but they are everywhere. So.
Back when I had my Inspire, I had carbon fiber props on it, and I was actually worried about the seagulls because they would fly around it. They wouldn't get close to it, but they would fly around it. But I'd have to be really aware of where they were. Otherwise, I was afraid I was going to cut one of them.
Oh, it's the tree huggers that say, oh, your drone is going to scare the wildlife. A hawk or an eagle are a lot scarier to the wildlife on the ground. Oh, they're big. I had an owl go straight across my car in a shadow. I mean, it was like a big shadow. It was the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. Yeah, get up here. I can chat and barbecue. Okay, catch you later. It's back.
Why don't you tell them about your owl story?
No.
What?
No.
She should set up the webcam out by the grill.
Hey,
Yours was just a cute encounter.
Related content here soon. It's me, Lewis, going to post and build.
Most official start work tomorrow.
Floyd, how come you changing your name then like that? Lewis. Okay, so Lewis P. Floyd is actually Lewis Pudding Floyd FPV. Pudding, yeah, it's pudding.
I mentioned that earlier. I was like, I didn't know you changed your name to Puddin'.
Yeah, he did, because he always said, okay, so one thing you learn about Lewis P. Floyd, he's such a great flyer, and he'll say, well, the proof's in the pudding, and I have tasty pudding, and I remember that, so now I just call him Pudding. You're a good flyer, Pudding. Not change, going on an adventure. Right. So Lewis P, I'm going to go ahead and then pick up your channel and subscribe to it if that's what you're going to be doing. Oh my God, you don't have any content at all for drone services. Okay, so I'm your 4th subscriber.
Fifth.
And I believe that earns me a prize.
New video up, just posted the link.
I can watch.
I even revise it, so hopefully everything's good.
Oh my God. So guys, we are actually, Lewis, thanks for coming in, but we are going off. Everyone in the chat, if you want to stay there for a little bit, I'll just say goodbye. Catch you later. That was way too much fun. You are invited anytime you come on back and you see us. That was fun. You can come on the panel. It'll be great. Night Train, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I so appreciate you. Drone Pool, you take care, Annie. Don't get mad at her for eating all the rugs in the house. Because she does. She is a cute dog, but she is naughty. Ed, my love, thank you for coming in. I'll be catching your videos. I've gotten a lot of them. So everyone else in the chat, if I didn't mention, it's just an oversight on my part. It's not intentional. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming in.
Not everybody. Hit that like button on the way out.
Yeah, and don't forget, we have Curtis putting up some videos of his underwater drone. We have Rojo. He's going to be going in and doing a bunch of really great flights at the Air Force Base that only he's allowed to do. So it should be exciting. Nomadic Bike. Thank you for that raid, my friend. Thank you. We have Waxfire in here, who is just a phenomenal builder and inventor of a lot of stuff that he's doing. We have Radgirl and her husband, Mike Bainey, Banny, who are some terrific flyers that are new to our channel. Well, not really new. You've been on for months. And thank you so much for coming in. And Michael, you're always welcome. Roger is in here, the Canadian Drone Hub. We love you all. Night Kim, Night Centroid. I'm going to see if I can do this without wiping my whole channel out.
Hi, everybody in the chat. Thank you all so much for coming in.
Good night.
I supported your channel
Thank
there,
you for
Louis.
having us.